Welcome. Episode 1 of the Quadcast. We're here. We're going to talk about a few things, some sports, and we're going to get it going. Let's get right into it. Alright, I'm going to introduce everyone here. To my left, we got Swede. Swede, on a scale of 1 to 10, how depressed are you because of your sports teams? Like, all your sports teams combined, how likely are you to commit suicide?
Very low. Sweden made the World Cup.
Yeah.
The Rangers are turning it around. My Swedish teams are doing pretty well, so I feel pretty happy right now.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Matt, same question to you, right in front of me. You gonna commit suicide? Are we worried about you?
There's some days you should be worried, some days you shouldn't. As a Giants fan, leading up to today, I was on watch. But now that Geno Smith is starting, it all turned around. The Yankees fan, that's going well. Knicks, Lightning and Knights, oh my God, we're leading the NHL.
Absolutely. Yeah, Geno is a big win for your team right there. Mark, how about you?
Well, considering I'm a Nets fan, I'm always on the watch to commit suicide. I've actually tried twice and it kind of failed.
Damn
but
shame.
the Yankees are keeping me going. You know, Judge is about 6'9", sort of, maybe just a little bit. But
6'7".
6'7". Okay, fine.
It's a big difference.
Whatever.
It's a big difference.
And you know, go football. Let's kneel during the national anthem, right,
Yeah,
Sweet?
damn straight.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Damn straight. Kaepernick for life.
We are split 50-50 on the NFL kneeling here.
Don't do it.
No, yeah, absolutely not.
I mean, look at the NFL players. They're predominantly not people who would vote for Donald Trump. Look at this. Look at all sports.
This isn't a political show.
It's not. Stay away from politics. Stay in your lane.
No, this is. Oh, so now we're going big baller.
Oh, big baller, absolutely.
Big baller.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm personally. I'm kind of on cloud 9 here. I got Tom Brady leading the Pats to a beautiful winning record again. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl, probably win it again. I got the Red Sox looking up. I got the Bruins looking good, and then I got my Golden Knights, baby. They're looking hella fresh. All right, we're gonna jump into some NFL talk. I'm going to say something that I've been saying all year. This is the best NFL season we have seen all year.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
I disagree. There's no Kaepernick.
That makes it so much better.
that way. Okay.
We got Tom Savage.
Yes, I'm about to go through
Geno
this.
Smith. Okay.
Here are some of the quarterbacks that are starting this week and have started in the past couple weeks. We have Cutler and Moore for the Dolphins. Peterman, who's just lit it up on the Bills.
Peterman, best quarterback in the
Yeah,
league.
absolutely. He's wonderful. You should just see his heart out there. You got Josh McCown with his hot daughter just on the field at all times killing it. We got Flacco, who's still elite. Dalton Kaiser, Savage. And then we got the trio in Denver, Lynch, Simeon, and Osweiler killing it. We got Geno coming in this week. I'm excited as hell. Mike Glennon.
You see that video of Eli when he was talking? He was getting interviewed about not starting. He started crying or whatever.
Yeah,
Before that,
That's why it's not sorry.
you missed Jimmy G.
No, I was getting to him. And then we got Jimmy freaking G. He went 2 for 2.
And CJ Beth already you started.
It's the talent on the field this year is nothing but perfect.
The talent off the field, though, like Osweiler and Glennon.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
These bench players.
Never been better.
What about Kaepernick?
You didn't even mention Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett is just that all-around good player that everyone knows is there. Because
This is
he's
the
got
best
job
quarterback
for
in
years.
years
Yo,
I've ever seen.
I've never been more proud of the NFL. It's great. It's wonderful.
The talent off the field is greater than on the field.
Yeah.
Sign my boy Kaepernick.
I like that because Jameis Winston is on the bench, famous Jameis.
He's eating those W's.
And he's
down
eating
Tampa.
W's. We're making the signs with our fingers because you can see that. All right, I have a question. Matt.
What's up?
Okay, you got Geno stepping in as quarterback for your Giants. How are you feeling about that?
I'm confident.
Bro.
He can move the ball downfield. Mobile quarterback, athletic, fast. What else do you need?
Yeah,
He's
wonderful.
a football guy.
And Geno Smith is the definition of a football guy.
Absolute football guy.
And you got Davis Webb sitting in the wing. He's going to take the team in the championship next year.
Just warning you, he was on the Jets at some point, so he's cursed to some degree.
Name a quarterback that's went to the Jets besides McCown.
McCown.
But besides McCown, that's gotten better on the Jets.
That's
Sorry,
You get better once you
sorry,
lose.
I can't name a quarterback on the Jets that was decently good at some point, other than relatively Geno Smith, who was kind of good.
And McCown.
He was sick.
That's
Geno
true. He
Smith
was sick.
He is sick. He's a football guy.
Absolutely. Now, it brings up the question, though, with the Giants replacing Eli. Was Eli a bust?
Yes, Eli was a
Eli
bust.
was an absolute bust.
Yeah,
Look at
gets
Philip
replaced
Rivers.
Gets replaced by Geno Smith. Obviously, you're a bust if you're getting replaced.
Wait, no.
by-
When
They made the draft day trade Philip Rivers for Eli Manning. Philip Rivers is still starting in this league.
That's true.
Exactly.
He has more wins this
That's
year than
true.
Eli. Eli is a bust.
That
Ben
Eli-
Roethlisberger is playing better than him. Eli is a bust.
Eli was a first rounder. He gets replaced by a second rounder. That's the definition of a bust.
That's true. Big Screen brings up a great point there. Also, with Eli Manning sitting, it takes away his best stat,
I think he's going to need
durability. He's no longer playing. He's off the field.
That's the one sad part. 210 straight games
Yeah.
starting.
It's all down the drain. It's a
No,
damn
he's no
shame.
longer a gritty
Yeah,
guy.
no. He has no grit anymore. I'm gonna jump it over to Swede here. Swede, my biggest question for you is: should Sweden actually be in the World Cup?
football.
No.
I mean soccer.
Soccer, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's called football.
Soccer, for the record, soccer.
We destroyed the shit out of Holland in the group stages. We made Arjen Robben retire early. And then when we played against Italy, they didn't even bother showing up because they knew they were getting destroyed. We retired Buffon early too. Our team is not amazing, but it's a group of 11 guys in a tight-knit bond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it this way: nobody cares about soccer,
Yeah,
but when you do
Absolutely.
care, it's Italy or America, and they're both out. So
Yeah.
now Iceland's going all the way.
We're all on board. This is an Iceland podcast here. Everyone here is a fan of Iceland. I have some counterpoints to that, though.
Go
I
ahead.
mean,
yeah, sure.
okay, so Sweden supported the Nazi Party back in World War II.
No.
After World War II, Germany paid its dues and paid back. They paid so much money to all these countries they fought. I don't think Sweden's put out a single cent. Just saying, they shouldn't be eligible for that. Also, in 1916, they played the USA and lost 3-2. So, who's the
USA is
team?
better.
USA, I think
USA
is
should
better.
be in this World Cup
Was
by
that-
transitive
I
property.
think we're just debating which country's better, but that's
Did
a
you
different
say
topic.
No.
No,
This is
this is
strictly
World
soccer.
Stick to soccer, stick to sports.
I'm staying out of this one.
Breaking news: LeBron was just ejected.
Was he? Oh shit!
First career ejection.
Was it actually? Was it due to? Oh shit!
Complaining to a ref.
No, about the ejections though. You see that Alabama go down to 3 guys for the
Oh,
whole
the
second
Alabama
half?
basketball, yeah.
They outscored the other team while they had 3 guys on the court. But they had the best guy on the court by far, Colin
He
Sexton.
scored 40,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was him, yeah.
He
Yeah.
scored 40.
He's gonna be top 10 in the draft next year. But
Jeez.
he's crazy.
I-
Like doesn't even surprise me they won 3-5.
obviously wasn't watching it live because I'm not a big basketball guy, but watching the video of all the bench players step onto the court and then be like, "Oh shit!" and then they all got ejected. They're all walking off. It was the funniest shit.
Does anyone kneel during the NBA games?
No.
They lock arms, I think.
No, that's good enough for me.
They're real men,
Yeah.
besides the Warriors. I like the Warriors, but
You
they
like
complain too much.
what?
They complain too
Get out
much.
of here. The Warriors suck. I mean, while we're on basketball, I guess.
Michael Beasley?
Yeah,
Mike
we're gonna update you guys on like the best players in the NBA. Let's start with Beasley. I bet you two can take this away a little
Beasley.
bit.
All right, so I wasn't watching the, what was that, 2-3 games ago? He put up 30. He dropped 30. I don't know who they were playing, but he dropped 30.
Hey, let's not forget last night against the Trailblazers, getting into it
He
with
was
Jusuf
sick.
Nurkic.
He was
They were
sick.
getting into a fight. I
He
was
should
like,
be starting on this team.
he and Porzingis at the 3 and 4 with Ennis Cantor, the Hart at the 5. I mean, right down the 9th of the conference, you put Beasley in the starting lineup, they'll be top 4, no doubt. You got the Celtics,
Jeff
Cavs,
Hornacek doesn't know what he's doing.
Cavs, the Pistons, who are suddenly second in the conference.
Reggie Jackson, one of the best point guards in the league.
Andre Drummond shooting 60% from the foul line. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I just want to point out that Jonas Jerebko dropped 15 points against the Magic.
Thanks.
Man's an animal. All right, we got a couple other players to update us on. I'm gonna start this conversation. Olynyk.
Which one?
Kelly Olynyk,
Okay.
basketball player for the Miami Heat. Best bench player in the NBA, I argue.
One of the best players in the league.
Yeah, honestly.
Every night he goes out there and puts on the clinic.
Him and MJ combined for 6. Him and MJ combined for 6 titles. That's unbelievable.
I never thought
I'm not gonna lie. He's a Celtic.
Yeah,
He's a Celtic.
He's absolutely a Celtic.
The
at heart.
Celtics, if they had Olynyk, they would be undefeated.
But he brought
Absolutely.
that grit to the Miami Heat.
Oh my God.
True, but who ended the winning streak to the Celtics?
Olynyk.
Olynyk.
With
I was about
Olynyk.
to say.
He put on the clinic.
Olynyk put on an absolute clinic that game. I forget how many points he actually scored, but he was there, and he ended that streak. I am a Celtics fan, but you gotta love Olynyk's grit there. And you will notice we love grit here. Bench players, grit. Golden Knights, grit. We'll get to the Golden Knights later. We absolutely love grit here.
Can we go back to Joe Flacco?
Joe,
Elite.
yes.
He's so
So,
elite.
Monday Night Football last
Yep.
night. He got the win. He's a
he's-
game manager.
Because he's
Look at
elite.
these stats, even though nobody cares about the stats, right?
Yeah.
20 for 32, 141 yards, 4.4 average, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
That's
elite.
incredible.
A QBR of 33.2.
It's not his fault.
But does he
that
care about the QBR? No, he got the win.
He got the win.
He's a game manager.
It's not his fault the receivers can't run in the ball.
And then you look at Tom Savage, who went off. He went off.
Savage.
But he still got the loss.
Yeah. See,
252 yards, 2 interceptions, QBR of 31. He went off.
bro,
it's a team game. Like he carried a team, but the other 11 guys on the field didn't.
The problem was Lamar Miller. He only averaged 3
Yeah.
yards per carry.
see,
And Alfred Blue.
Savage did his job though. He covered the spread. He covered the spread. That's all he had to do. But Joe Flacco, let me tell you, he's been unbelievable this year. He's shut out 3 teams. I'm just saying, the man has been on a
He has
mission.
3 shutouts. He hasn't thrown a pick 6.
He's playoff playoff bound, and I'm excited to see him light it up. Probably be Pat's, oh my God, Ravens in the AFC Championship.
I have to
That's
take
what-
Joe Flacco over Tom Brady, just from experience.
Get out of here, buddy.
Just
Joe
from
Flacco
experience.
is elite. Is Tom
Flacco
Brady
has the
elite?
experience over Tom Brady.
What if
I
the
disagree.
what if the lights turn off at the Super Bowl again?
That's
Joe
true.
Flacco has that experience.
It's true.
Even I remember that one.
Although, was that just like Joe Flacco thing, or was that the league against Colin Kaepernick?
I think it was against Colin Kaepernick.
I hope it was the league against
Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick.
I hope so,
He
too.
deserves it.
It was the start to him getting kicked out of the league, which was awesome. All right. We also got the Ball brothers. Do you guys want to touch on this?
Well,
You want to touch the balls?
Jello coming back from China after getting arrested.
China!
I mean, honestly, he's not as good for the future as the other 2 players that were arrested, because the other 2 were top 100 recruits in the ESPN top 100 in last year's recruiting class.
Yeah, but they're not ball brothers.
The Jello was like 200 something, so the other 2 they could transfer, but who wants Jello? We're assuming everyone wants Jello, but I don't know.
I want Joe.
Trust me, Jello is good. He can shoot. I saw him put up like 11 points in a preseason game, but let's get it straight. He's not Lonzo, and neither of them are the Mello. And that's what's going on with the Bulls. And everyone's saying that Lonzo is so good because he's passing, he's rebounding.
Lonzo, top 5 point guard in the league right now.
Exactly, case in point. But he's got the worst shooting percentage in NBA history. He's got the worst field goal percentage in the league, the worst free throw percentage in the league, and one of the worst 3-point percentages in the league. He's shooting below 50. As of now, he's shooting below 50% from the line, which is, keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier, more than 10 points worse than Andre Drummond. Unless he fixes his shot, because it went in the past, unless he gets it to go in, he's not going to be good. I think they bench him, or they send him down to the G League. I think he needs something other than starting.
Let's put it this way. You're probably one of those guys that say, oh, Joe Flacco isn't elite because
Yeah.
look at his stat line. Lonzo Ball is a game manager. He's a game manager.
When the man is on the court, You can see those Lakers playing with heart.
When the man is on the court, you can see the Lakers not moving the ball around.
If your name is not Jonas Rekpo, I don't really know much about you. But I know Lonzo Ball is unselfish. That's why he passes the ball.
He is unselfish.
He cares about his.
But this is what he
cares
does.
about his teammates' stats more than he cares about his own.
This is what he does. He passes it and he just stands in the corner. He's not looking for assists like he did at UCLA. He wasn't the
But
main.
he gets them.
No, he doesn't.
He gets a couple.
He's averaging like the 7th most assists in the league. That's not
very
not
impressive.
what good. That's
That's
not.
sick.
That's very.
But that's at like 6.5 assists per game. That's not at like 8. How we
That's a
expect
game
him to.
manager.
Exactly. Aren't there like 32 teams in the league?
like
30.
He's
Ah,
not.
there
He's
you
not
go.
playing rookie Repko, so he doesn't really have a shooter he can pass it to.
That's
Yeah, he
true.
does.
Who?
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Come on, he's
Kyle
he's not a
Kuzma.
shooter. He's not a
Kyle
shooter.
Kuzma is leading the Lakers in scoring. Lonzo isn't even the best player the best rookie on his own team. He's not even top 7. I can name 7 players on the Lakers better than him. And this is coming from a guy that would have taken him number 1 overall if I had the chance. Back then, by the way he was playing in college and by the hype, I would have taken him. But now, I'm not so sure. I'm not saying he's a bust because it's so early.
Mark, did Lonzo fuck your girlfriend? Like, why do you have this grudge against him?
I don't. I like him.
unselfish.
I want him to do well. I'm just saying, it's all negative publicity at this point, and I think people are using his name for headlines, saying, "Oh, Lonzo got 12 rebounds today,"
Sick.
which is good. But like, did the Lakers win? Probably not. What are they in the
I'm gonna
West?
tell you the problem with Lonzo Ball.
They're 11th in the West.
I'm gonna tell you the problem.
And
with Lonzo
LeVar
Ball.
said they'll make the playoffs. I don't think so. And trust me, I love LeVar. If I had the money, I'd buy a pair of ZO2s. I would. I thought they were kind of nice. Judge me for it. I don't really care.
Okay, so the problem with Lonzo is they let Nick Young walk in free agency. He is a shooter, and shooters shoot. There is not one straight-up shooter on that team that's just going to shoot when Lonzo
Kyle
passes.
Kuzma.
No,
They are the light-skinned duo. He said it himself.
he's not a shooter.
Yeah, he is.
When I think of shooters shoot, I'm thinking J.R. Smith. I'm thinking Nick Young, Swaggy P. I'm thinking Omri Caspi.
Kelly Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk is a shooter.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Michael. We said none of those. Okay, we got that. Okay, so back on track.
You're keeping that.
I'm thinking Michael Beasley. If Michael Beasley gets traded to that Laker team, Michael Beasley scoring 25 a game, Lonzo's getting 12 assists a game.
No, if Michael Beasley starts on any team, he averages 30.
Well, yeah.
But he's not getting the opportunity. One game he's playing a lot. In that game against the Blazers, he played like none in the first 3 quarters, and he played the whole fourth.
He's probably blazing.
All I can say is Lonzo was clearly pampered as a child. So when you get to like his basketball skill, he kind of had it, but when you don't have that like grit, you can't play in the
That's
NBA.
true. He doesn't have grit.
But his brother Jello, he's been in China jail. This man has lived life.
Okay, but he's by far the worst ball brother.
No,
By
he-
far.
he will be in the Hall of Fame one day.
He doesn't have skill.
He has the grit. He
has
to
the grit.
compete.
I mean, he's pretty sneaky getting those steals. That's what I gotta say.
He was a decent high school basketball player.
Decent. He averaged 30.
Yeah, because he took every shot on that team.
True. He was the reason they lost in state.
Yes.
What?
If you ever
steals
watch
more
those
than
videos
Frank.
on YouTube, it would just be him like chucking up like 40-foot threes and airballing
How did-
everyone.
Anyone wants to start off again? Where were we? Jello, grit. I think we covered that. Jello's going to be better than Lonzo, right? We all agree?
No.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
LaMelo's the best out of all of them.
Yeah. Jello's not gonna make it in the league.
Jello.
Jello's probably not going to get off that UCLA bench this whole season. Will probably be a bench player next season.
Oh, no,
Maybe
no.
start as a junior and senior.
No,
But he'll probably declare for the draft, go undrafted, and play in the G League.
You know,
And
he's
he'll make money off of the G League, but he won't be making that Lonzo money because even though Lonzo's not performing well,
second overall pick.
second overall pick, that's like $8 million guaranteed over 4 years. That's
Yeah,
over
no,
$30 million in total guaranteed. because
LiAngelo's
it's NBA.
stupid enough to declare for the draft after this year, even if he doesn't play. His dad will force him because his dad is stupid like that.
This
Did
dad
it-
is smart.
Even though I like LeVar, but he's stupid.
Didn't LeVar say once that he thought Jello wasn't going to make the
Yeah.
league?
I saw
Because
that.
he was like, if you got 3, chances are only 2 of them going to make the league and not all 3.
Well, let me tell you, Jello will be the best. He definitely doesn't have a shitty shot like what was his name? Lamar? I can't keep track.
Lonzo?
Lamar
Odom talking about brothels.
Wait, Lamar Odom first of all. Is he coming back?
No, he's on.
Man almost died 6 times
Okay.
from overdosing.
Yes, but you gotta hit your lowest low to climb back up.
I don't think he's hit his lowest low yet.
I think he has. He's almost died 6 times. This man will be back in the league
I
2
thought he
years.
did, and then I got an update like 2 weeks ago that he passed out at a club again.
What?
He overdosed in the club
Oh my
again.
god. Just give him 2 years. He'll be back. I'm telling you.
Make him go to Chinese jail.
Yes. We'll move on to some NHL. Golden Knights.
We could do that. Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Sweet
Here
specialty.
we go. Let's inform the people how we feel about the Golden Knights. This is an all-in Golden Knights podcast right here.
You see, I know nothing about hockey except that I love the Golden Knights.
Yeah, see, Mark loves Golden Knights, doesn't know anything about the hockey. Rest of the 3 of us
Name-
watch every Golden Knights game.
Name another team in history that's had 3 of the best goalies on the same roster.
That's true.
Marc-Andre Fleury, Subban, and Dansk.
Chance.
I almost said Legase. That would have been a problem. Legase sucks.
Well,
Like I
any other
say,
team,
interesting
he's a
guy.
mediocre goalie, but for the Knights, he's
no,
not living up.
no. He's not even mediocre
He
on
has
any
a
team.
3.66.
He
goals against
sucks.
average.
He's over 500 in the win column, right?
He is 5-5. Wait, he's in 11 games started. He's won 5 and lost 6. So
Okay, never mind.
He
Yeah,
sucks.
no, he's terrible. He can't.
He's on points and over 50%.
He
that's
can't.
true. Yeah.
He can't cover a rebound for his life. JR update. Let's hear it.
So,
Oh, we gotta introduce him.
Oh, this is Murph.
He's our J.R. Smith specialist.
Yes, exactly.
so lately, JR's been, finding his stroke again. He's been stepping up on defense. This year's defense has been outstanding.
Absolutely.
The offense is coming, it's progression. But Isaiah Thomas is coming back soon, so JR's going to be able to just catch and shoot, and,
100%.
And J.R. is one of those guys that said he's a shooter.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Not
Shoot,
as
amen.
not as good as Olynyk, but he's there.
Okay, so with the Golden Knights, I'm pissed.
Why are you pissed? I don't get that at all.
Okay, so Oscar Dent, he started 3 games. 3 wins, 0 losses.
Yep.
Malcolm Subban started 4 games. 4 wins, 0 losses.
Yes.
Andre Fleury started 4 games. 3 wins, 1 loss. I can deal with it.
Well, the loss was when he had his concussion.
Yeah. And then Dansk comes in. 11
Not
games.
Dansk.
Legase.
Not Dansk.
Oh,
Legase.
Legase, my bad. Legase comes in. 11 games started. 5 wins, 5 losses, and 1 loss in overtime. This guy sucks.
I'm just like, it's so disappointing because we had a great thing going. Our team, well, we're actually still going well. I think
5
Subban
straight?
starting tonight. Anyone know?
I don't think they've released it yet.
I'll check it. I'll find it.
Yeah. If Subban starts tonight, I think we're winning like 4-1. And I'll probably post this after that happens, so congrats, Golden Knights. 4-1 victory. Let's go.
And Wild Bill.
Wild Bill Carlson.
He's going for 2 points, 1 goal. 1 goal, 1 assist. Tonight.
Malcolm Subban against Ben Bishop for
I love it.
Stars.
Okay. We
Ben
got
Bishop wasn't even good enough to outplay Vasilevsky.
Do the Stars still have Sagan?
Stars still have Sagan.
Sagan. I like Sagan. But yeah, no. Subban's got this. It's in the bag.
Best Subban, by the way.
Yeah, the better Subban.
He's the only Subban, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
PK, and then there's a third brother called Jordan Subban, who's in Vancouver's minor league system.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's he
Can't even
play?
make the
As
majors.
a defenseman. He's not that good.
Amateur.
But
My
he's,
God.
but he's a Subban. So, according to LeVar Ball, 2 out of 3 make it.
2 out of 3.
True.
It's facts.
No, he said chances are. I mean,
Yeah,
there could be some outliers.
He could make the Canucks eventually, but I doubt it.
And then, so I'm a full-on Golden Knights fan with a big heart to the Bruins. Okay, Matt and Sweet, let's describe your positions, because I want to hear your commitment to this team.
I'm very committed to Golden Knights, but I cannot disappoint my New York Rangers. It's because family has played for them, given my entire life to them, so I just can't.
I don't know.
But I love the Knights.
You gotta feel the magic in the air with the
I
Knights.
do. I was so conflicted when the Rangers played the Knights.
Hold on. They're not just Knights.
They're golden.
golden.
They're
Knights.
Golden Knights.
They're
Yes.
golden.
Then
Knights.
they're not from Las
Are they?
Vegas.
Are they
They're from
the?
Vegas.
They're from Vegas.
They're from Vegas.
Are they the Golden Rangers?
No.
No. Golden Devils?
No.
No. Golden Bruins?
No.
Golden
Well,
Knights.
Golden Knights. That's
Could just be the Knights,
Yeah.
but they're golden.
That's what I'm saying. By the way, Vegas, absolute hockey town.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The fans have never been so behind a team.
You know why they win all their home games? The Vegas flu.
Vegas flu.
Vegas flu. The opposing teams are out all night just partying, gambling, while Wild Bill and all of them are at the hotel
Yeah.
getting prepared for
Game
the big
time.
game.
Derek England has lived in Vegas for so long, so he keeps his team in check.
He
They
does.
don't go out on game nights. They probably go out all the time otherwise.
Yeah.
But on game nights, no.
These guys are superstars.
I want to party with Wild Bill.
Yeah. Wild Bill,
You see that hair?
bro, he's
Love Wild
he's
Bill.
actually wild. This man, yo, the way he's so good. And then we haven't even talked about the real deal.
The real deal.
Oh,
Real deal.
Yeah, but
But
quick
I gotta
update.
say about.
Lightning have just won 2-0.
I guess the Sabres. Who
Okay.
gives a fuck?
I do.
Well, I gotta say about Wild Bill. Him and I are basically from the same hometown. He wanted to play for the team I work for right now. He wasn't good enough back then.
Yeah.
Big mistake by us because he's the fucking superstar right
Yeah,
now.
he's on top of the world. Best player in
22
the
points
league.
in 22 games. Amazing.
Unbelievable. James Neal though, the real deal.
The
James
real
Neal.
deal.
I'm kind of disappointed in the Golden Knights by one thing. I can't believe they haven't named him captain. This guy lights up the ice every time they play. Every time I see his number, I'm just
22 games,
so excited.
12 goals, 7 assists.
What about the first star of the week, Jonathan Marchessault?
that's true.
19 games. He had 9 points just this week alone.
Right.
Yeah, 3
8
games.
goals, 13 assists, and 19. Wait, it was 3 games.
He
and
played
had
3
9 points?
games last week, and he got a goal and 2 assists in all 3 games.
Damn.
If I'm the rest of the NFL, I'm shitting my pants right now. This team is
NHL.
a dream.
NHL.
Team. Did I say what did I say?
Yeah,
NFL.
NFL.
You shit.
I shit my
God.
pants if it was the Browns.
That's true.
I make my pants browns. if
I shit my
play the
pants if
Browns.
I had to wear that uniform.
Bro, let's go into the Browns. Whoa,
Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon's a player.
I'm betting on the Browns this week.
I've said even before
Yeah.
I knew Josh Gordon was playing.
Bro,
This is the week Browns win.
This
I
is
don't know
the
who
week.
they're playing, but they're winning.
I'm gonna check the odds right now.
It's hard to go 0-16.
That's true. You gotta be a really bad team if you want to go.
And you can't be a
16.
really bad team if you have Josh Gordon.
Yeah, that's true.
They're playing the Chargers this week.
I'm really high on Gordon.
He's high himself, too. And on other things.
Not anymore. He's sober.
One sec. Here we go.
Well, that's what they say.
NFL lines. We got. Who are the Browns?
Who do you think was more high last week? Lamar Odom or Josh Gordon?
Lamar Odom.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon's clean.
No, he was celebrating. Plus 665.
Who they playing?
Chargers.
Easy win.
Yeah. See?
But then again, you have to think Philip Rivers. He sees Eli Manning just got
That's
benched.
true.
He's like, I got traded for that man. I got to play hard.
Well, Philip Rivers is on top of the world because he's like, we won that trade deal.
Mhm.
We won it. Chargers.
But he hasn't had any Super Bowls. But he's
By
still
the
playing.
way, Philip Rivers, I'm a big fan of his because he loves chastity. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Philip Rivers chastity. Great video. You learn a lot, and it really changes how you look at sex.
he doesn't believe in condoms, right? Is that it?
Yeah, he has like 7 kids.
He has 9 kids. No, it's not.
It's 9 kids.
No, what about Antonio Cromartie, I think it is? He's had about 6 kids after he got a vasectomy. I think he's up to 12 kids total.
Why don't we call that skill?
That's power.
He has strong swimmers.
He has power behind that.
They try to kill the swimmers.
Break
They come
right
out
through it.
anyway.
I think you call that a failed operation.
No, I think you call that the best play in all of history because you know he didn't have the operation. He's just raw dogging it now, and he's having the best time of his life.
But how, like, the wife has to catch on after 1 or 2. After like 4 or 5.
But maybe the vasectomy is like a delayed reaction. Like maybe it doesn't come into play until like 5 years after the operation.
Wait, is it with the same woman?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it is, her body's trashed. Like,
Oh yeah.
like
12
12
kids.
How many
Something
12
like
kids? That's gotta be rough.
They have a TV show now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's that on?
I don't-
Okay.
You think I watch it?
We're gonna watch the TV show this coming week. And
We're sponsored by them.
We're sponsored by What's his name? Cromartie and Chelsea on ABC every Wednesday.
We'll figure out the name.
Starting at 6. No, but I'm gonna watch this whole show and then update you guys next week on how well their family is doing. All right, and to end the show today, we're gonna end it off with some hot takes. We're gonna first go to Big Sweet over here. What's your hot take of the week?
Frank Ntilikina. Ntilikina, best rookie in the NBA. Defense wins championships.
That's true. Matt, hot take of the week.
Hot take. Lonzo Ball will shoot over 50% from the field and get at least one triple-double this week.
I love it. Mark, hot take of the week.
We got UFC 218, not as good a card as UFC 214 and 217, but main event, you got Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo. I'm saying Jose Aldo takes the belt back for the featherweight championship with a third-round knockout.
I'm going to just put it this way. I don't care about UFC that Alexei Oleinik is not fighting.
That's true. Alexei Oleinik is not on this card.
Not putting up a clinic this time.
Unfortunately. To me, my hot take of the week, we got Clemson, Auburn, Oklahoma, and Wisconsin in the playoff spots right now if they each win this next week. I'm saying Wisconsin wins the championship because Wisconsin knows how to do two things. They know how to run and they know how to punt. So they're going to win. Okay, that's it from the Quadcast. We'll see you next week. Holy